As we age, our skin can start to look dull and flat. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a dewy look. Super easy to do, but there are some things you have to keep in mind. There's some mistakes people make, and it ends up being not so flattering. So today's video is going to be lots of tips. Let's get into it. Glowy skin is just really, really pretty and youthful as opposed to matte. And there's different ways that you can do this. So I'm going to talk about some of the ways, and then I'm going to show you how to do this. Skin prep is really, really important. One thing I will say is you have to find a sunscreen that's going to work for you as you are layering your products. I'm testing some out right now, and I'm not wearing sunscreen today, but I am not going out of my house. But prep is really important. You do want to use a good sunscreen along with it. So you want your skincare to really absorb into your skin before you are applying your next steps. The next steps, it really, like I said, it just depends on your skin type. I'm finding mine's getting a little bit drier. So the one product that I'm going to use today, and it's actually Skincare's Victoria Beckham. Now, I'm not wearing sunscreen today. That's one of the reasons I mentioned it. So I would actually add this into my skincare routine. And I would do this before I apply a sunscreen. Apply this, and I'm going to talk about the other products here. So this is what it looks like. This product is called the Victoria Beckham Augusta. It's with Augustus Bader. So it has Augustus Bader skincare in it. And it is the Rejuvenating Illuminator. So it's skincare and it's illuminating. And I love this. I thought it would be too heavy for my oily skin, and it's just not. Just lovely. I already put my concealer on because I was doing an eye look. So we're going to kind of skip over that area. But we're applying it here. Now, something I'll want to mention before I go any further with this. I've seen some makeup artists that I do not agree with what they're saying. I see what they're doing. I don't agree with them. You have to be careful where you're putting your illuminating products. Now, I'm going to put a foundation over this. I'm going to show you the foundations that I really enjoy using that I feel like are dewy and give a nice finish. And actually something that's more of a tinted moisturizer too as well that I like using. But be careful where you're putting your shimmer. If you put shimmer over areas where you have large pores or textures, you are going to emphasize it. You are going to emphasize it. It's really better to use something at the top part of your cheeks as opposed to down here. I was experimenting because I saw her do that. And I'm like, no way, I did it. And I was like, no way, no, because I just highlighted all of my pores. I'm actually going to be testing out, as I'm filming this, I'm going to be testing out some skincare. My skin is just changing right now and it's making me crazy. But anyways, be careful where you're putting your highlighter. So even when it comes to something like this, like the Forever Glow, I love this. You can't put it all over your face. If you're putting a foundation over it, you're going to be pretty safe because it's not too bad, even if you have large pores. But still go easy on something like this. You might want to just use it in certain areas of your face instead of all over. So you can use this on top of foundation. And then this you can mix. I love this. Is from One Size. This one was gifted to me, but I love this product, and it's the B12, and I love it. It's got skincare on it. It's the B12 base. And it's great because you can mix your foundations with it. So it kind of thins it down, but it's just really beautiful and give you a nice glowy look. None of these I feel like are greasy. I'm someone that, well, my skin I feel like lately has been getting drier, but I've tested these when my skin was oilier, okay? Merit is a great, and this was gifted to me too. I always share that with you guys. If it's gifted to me, I share it with you. But this is the Uniform. This is a tinted mineral. I don't know if it's mineral. It's a it is mineral. Tinted mineral sunscreen is what it is. But if you just want a no makeup look, this is great. If it's not going to be enough coverage, you're going to still get the glow with this. Then you can go over the areas that you need to with a concealer and do your makeup. And you know what? I will show I will show a video. I will film a video doing a look like that, okay? So stay tuned for that. I have my 2 current favorite foundations, and I would say that this is really close to a dupe for this. I really do. I feel like they're so similar. So if this is not in your budget, I really think you're going to love it if you can find your shade in it. I don't know what the shade range is now. I can't remember. Um, and it's funny how the packaging are really similar. This one has Augustus Bader skincare in it. I love it. I love it. I love it because both of these, if you have dry skin or you have a little bit flaky skin, these are not going to highlight it. It's basically like you're wearing, it's like you're wearing skincare. It's beautiful. It wears well. It is going to get shiny, but it's going to look glowy and pretty. And then we have a highlighter stick. This one's from Victoria Beckham, and I really like this one. High points only is what I would do. Okay, so let's get into it. Today, I hate using this on camera because it's so expensive, but I got gonna put a little bit on here, but please go easy with this because this crap is expensive. Okay, it's really expensive. Okay, so I'm tapping it on, and I'm gonna bring it up here too. Now, if I don't normally bring it up too high up here because I usually wear a concealer. I don't use this, foundation as a concealer, but I kind of pounce it in. But do you see how nice and glowy my skin looks? Right? Look at, I mean, I know it's glowy there, but look at. And this just wears so good on me. It really does. I have noticed a little bit of texture on my chin here that I do not like. I did use a little bit of blurring primer, but again, I did order some skincare to see if I can fix it a little bit. Now, I've been in between my retinols because I stopped buying Caroline's. I'm going to be using a new one, so I think that's part of the problem for me. Tell you, skincare matters. Sometimes you don't realize what it's doing for you until you stop using it and you're like, yep, I got to get back on that. But look at how pretty that is. Oh, it's so pretty. So that is step one. I'm telling you, if you have mature skin, dry skin, it's good. It's really good. Either one of these you'll be happy with. Swede or the Victoria Beckham drops. Either one you're going to love. I've been back to using cream products again. Kind of took a what was it? I kind of took a break from it, but I'm back. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this bronzer. And this is from Merit. And I'm not going to directly apply it to my face. I'm wiping my brush off, just so you know. I'm going to take this brush, angled brush from Angie, and I'm going to apply it to my brush. And then I'm going to apply it. And I like to put my bronzer on first. So again, it's going to be giving me more of a glow. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you is number one, if you have a small forehead, please be careful doing what I'm doing because you don't want your forehead to look smaller. I have a big forehead and I wear my hair, off my face. I don't have bangs. So I like to put it there. If you have a lot of like your skin or your face is starting to sag in this area, not sag, but it's kind of sunken in, you don't want to shadow it because it's going to put more attention on there. So don't put any there. The next step is I'm going to go in with the Petal Blush from Westman Atelier. I'm going to again apply it to my brush because I find that applying it to my brush works best for me because then I'm not applying too much. And I kind of tapped on my little paper towel to kind of take a little bit of it off. And now I'm just putting it on the high point of my cheek because I want to lift my face up. Look at the difference between both sides. Do you see how that blush just lifted my face up? It just brought your eye up there. So now I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. Tapping it off with my paper towel. I'm going to put it right there. Now, I don't do the whole, I've told you guys this, I don't do the whole in the middle sunburn thing. It's just not my jam. I put a little bit over here, but I mainly keep to that higher point like that. I want to set mine, and I'm going to go in with this powder. This one is from Sisley. There's actually another powder from them I want to try, but I want to use this up first. I have so much powder. I need to use some of my makeup up before I before I go get more. Um, this one I didn't realize, but it does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's gonna add to that glow. But, I'm gonna tell you something when I'm done. I'm gonna show you because something I noticed when I was editing my videos, because I'm under lights, so I'm just buffing it around, taking a little bit on a fluffy brush and right on top. Now the shimmer is really, really light, but there is a shimmer in here, so and what did I tell you about the shimmer? Mhm. So if you have a lot of pores and stuff, you have to be careful. So this is what I'm gonna do to show you, because I need to fix it for myself. I want to powder, I wanna go over my bronzer a little bit with a powder. And the reason that I'm wiping that same brush off. The reason I'm doing that, I wanna set it with powder first before I do this on top of it because it could tend to look splotchy. So I'm just gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury now, and I'm gonna take a little bit of this and just do a little bit over where I did my bronzer. Okay, just a little bit, don't go crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this blush, not really the blush I wanted to use, but I don't know what happened to my blush. So we're just gonna use this. I'm gonna go in with this. And I'm just going to apply it right on top. The one thing I will say about this, I love this blush, but you don't want it too glowy. So I said I was going to look for another one, but actually it's okay. This is from Laura Mercier, and this is All That Sparkles, but it doesn't sparkle. So what can happen if you get too much shine, okay, and you have texture? I'm going to go in with the It Cosmetic Bye Bye Pores, but you can just use a finishing powder. It's going to work for you as well. And I'm going to take a brush and take some of this and just put it in the areas. I need my mirror so I can see close up. Just want to put it in the areas where I have some larger pores and see how they just kind of disappear. Even down here where it seems a little textured. You see that? It just kind of kicks that down a little bit, just kind of blurs it out, which is good. So if you want to do a dewy look like I just did, you can either use a silicone primer underneath it, but then once you put your other products on, I really do think you need to use some sort of a matte finishing powder or something like this. And if you're somebody that uses powders and you have dry skin, what you can do is when you're done, you can spray like MAC Fix Plus, or you can use the one size powder melt, and you can spray that on. And even with that, once it dries, even with that, you can still go back and use a little bit of this if you still feel like, oh, that's kind of shining through in those couple areas. You can just go ahead once it's completely dry, you can go over it with that and do that as well. I really hope that this video was helpful and informative. If you're new, I would love to have you join. I share new videos every single week. Please make sure you smash that subscribe button below. It's free. And if you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.